Hello, hello, hello. We here? We live? Boom. These starting angles are just not it. The camera has a mind of its own. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream. We're live with, I almost said Fortune's Weave. Sleepy, you're wrong, by the way. I'm not playing Beast of Reincarnation, bro. Because the reviews came out and I was like, I'm gonna wait till it's on sale. That's the thought process I went through, so. I wish you were live with that. With Fortune's Weave, the game isn't out yet. Oh, that's what you meant. You want the game to be out. I'll stream the game when it comes out. I'm gonna play the heck out of that game. Fire Emblem? Psh, that direct was sick. I only watched the first half. It started getting into spoiler territory, and I decided to just never trust reviews. It wasn't like company reviews. It was people's experiences. I saw them all over, and I was not the most confident. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a week or two, see what people say, and then go from there. That's my because right now I'm not that confident in Beast of Reincarnation to buy it at full price. Like right now, it has a 51% on Steam. I'm gonna wait rather than spending like 60, 70 bucks. You know what I mean? With a 51%. That's my thinking. Oh, what's up, Nary? Oh my god, Nary caught alive. Good to see ya. The real Dr. Boathead live? It's me. Yeah, I'm not a fake, believe it or not. Exactly. I'm sure I'll give it a shot when it goes on sale. It'll inevitably go on sale. But I am gonna play Fire Emblem, so you guys better look forward to that. Also, what's up, Christian? Good to see ya. Christian, I saw you were watching the VODs. I'm gonna try my best to include the dates going forward, but I was pretty bad at it initially, so I'll do my best. Okay, guys. You're right, Sleepy. I gotta fix that. Okay, we're playing 100 Line Last Defense Academy. You guys were missing the C-Day theme. Listen, me too. It is a absolute shame that this guy died so early, but we're gonna he can still live on in his banger music, okay? There we go. He can still live on. It's not a 100 Line stream if we don't listen to C-Day's theme at some point. It was the only good thing about his character, you know? The only, like, redeemable quality. There you go, Poro. Tactical games are... They're not called... What are they called? Like... I don't know. Yeah, something like that. Tactical... SRPGs? Strategy role-playing games? That's another way you could call them. I'm trying to think of the official term. Yeah. Genuinely, I've listened to this in my own time. It's a banger, bro. It's good. It genuinely almost made me like C-Day's character. And then he died, so... Okay, anyway, enough of that. We gotta lock in, guys. We gotta lock in. We made a lot of progress last time. Made a lot of progress. The boy... What's his face? Shoma went through a freaking character arc, and it was... cinema. It was peak. It was awesome. I loved it. And so now we're in day 45, which means we're almost halfway through the 100 days. Isn't that crazy? It's so crazy. And the only characters that we still need to wait on and having their potential unlocked, not even just having their potential unlocked, but just, you know, joining us in general, are the freaking twins. The freaking twins, dude. Ima and Kako. I would be totally fine if it's just Kako, but, you know, if they're a package deal, we gotta do what we gotta do. You know what I mean? I never have Sleepy, no. And then Shoma popped off so much, we gave him the Commander Absorption. Because he truly did go above and beyond. I was very proud of him. So now we're gonna go to the cafeteria. Hopefully the two teams are now, like, getting along. You know, that'd be kind of nice, but I guess we'll find out. I am skipping dialogue. I am terrible. Hey, Kako, you on your own today? You might not have realized it, but I was watching yesterday's battle on the monitor. Yo, she's feeling guilty. She's feeling guilty because she's not fighting with the squad. This is good. She should feel guilty, you know? Oh, you were? You were all so amazing. The way you came together to take down the enemy. She's gonna be the next one. Yep. Even Shoma got over his fear enough to help out. And he turned out to be really strong. I've always liked Kako, you know? It's a shame that her brother is her brother, but I really wish I could be like that too. Huh? She wants to join, man! Kako wandered off in the direction of the cafeteria, a thoughtful expression on her face. Oh my god. Okay. Do you guys think Ima's gonna have a character arc? Do you think the game is gonna try to make him likable? I don't know. That's it, Poro. She would've. If it wasn't for Ima controlling her every action, she definitely would have joined already. I totally believe that, yeah. When I entered the cafeteria, I was greeted by a rare sight. Everyone was there and they weren't even arguing. Let's go. Good morning, Takumi. Okay, we can't forget that Eito literally winked at us last time and, you know, serenaded us with that poem. I just think that's an important thing to remember and keep in mind for the context. Morning. Everyone's here today, huh? Yes, well, we gotta settle our bet. They're still on about this bet and make these losers do whatever we say. I think Shoma is gonna say, let's just share a meal. Let's just share a meal. You know what I mean? Ooh, she's nervous. Do we really have to go through with this? We basically buried the hatchet yesterday. Gaku doesn't care. Gaku said there's no hatchet to bury, dude. That hatchet is in my hands. Nuh-uh, no, a bet's a bet. A promise is a promise. I'll never accept these guys if they can't keep their word. If only Gaku could show that kind of determination for more important stuff. It's gotta be Shoma who makes the call, though. He's the one who fought the duel, and he was basically the MVP of the battle yesterday. We made the right call, giving him the commander absorption. It really has come down to me. Damn right. You've earned this, man. You fought, you won. Now you just gotta claim what's yours. Come on, Shoma. All right. I've thought of something. Whatever it is, we'll do it. An order to the losing group. I wonder what he's come up with. What are their theories? I still think he's just gonna be like, let's have breakfast, you know? We have to do anything Sir Shoma says. Does anything include acts of indecency? Of course, she goes to that. I'm ready for whatever Shoma throws at us. My family trained me to be resistant to torture. Of course they did. We can't forget that Yugamu can literally stretch his limbs. You know what I mean? He can literally stretch his limbs with his... What are they called? Push daggers? I was hoping you'd all forget about this. At this rate, I'm sure to disgrace the Osazuki name. I suppose we did promise. It's only right we accept responsibility. This was Shoma's victory. Let him have this moment. Man, Takimaru's the GOAT. I love this man. Such a good dude. I don't really care about this punishment anymore. The last thing I want is for those guys to be mad at us again. What do you say, Darumi? I hope he makes them play an escape game where the losers die horribly. Maybe give them a time limit too. 9 hours to find the door with the number 9 on it. Do we really have to go through with this bet? I thought we settled our differences already. A bet's a bet, a promise is a promise. I'll never accept these guys if they can't keep their word. I wish I could be the one who decides to get with punishment, but I guess Shoma's earned. Okay, bruh. Oh, what's up, New Deodorant? Thanks for tuning in. Catch you next time. Have a good day. I wonder what kind of punishment Mr. Ginzaki's thought of. Well, as long as it doesn't affect me or my dear sister, I don't really care. Kako? I was very excited for the Shoma character development, the character arc that he went through. I might be more excited for Kako. Just to break free, to finally, like, I hope she just tells Ima. I hope she just lets him have it, you know what I mean? You were all so cool yesterday. I wish I could be like that. They're building up for it. They're building up to it, man. This is it, Shoma. What are you gonna tell them to do? Okay, here goes. Hey, I know. Wow, she's trying to put on the nice face. I know you must be mad at us and everything, but if I'd won, I I was never actually going to hold you. You stay out of this. You'll get yours soon enough. Go for it, oh mighty and powerful Shoma. Do your worst.
僕たちと仲良くしてください。
He's an angel. This guy, even nicer than having breakfast. He said, I want you all to be our friends. We don't deserve Shoma. We do not deserve him. He thinks he's like scum of the earth, and that's putting it lightly, but he's like an angel, bro. Come on! Huh. You know how weak I am and how much I hate conflict. I can't stand how tense things have gotten between our groups. I'd be a lot happier if we all got along. It doesn't matter who was here first or what campus we started out at. He's changed so much. Let's just be friends, here, now, as members of this academy. Anyway, that's the best my single functioning brain cell could come up with. Does that sound all right? Hey, what's up, Pity? Good to see you, good to see you. That's all you want? I feel like that's something we should be asking you for. Whoa, 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 Shoma, maybe you want to rethink this? I got a whole bunch of ideas you could use. Gaku, he's the one who's fun. He's the one who gets to decide. That's right, that's right. That's right, what Shoma says goes. So much for getting our own back. Getting our own back. But it's not like Shoma was ever gonna come up with something really bad anyway. Well, there you have it, guys. An order's an order. Facts. Yeah, so Shoma! I love that, like, Shoma went from, like, the nobody in the corner. You know, he thinks he's, like, scum of the earth. He's like, you can't fight. And now, like, the whole school, like, thinks of him so highly. It's so great. Why are you crying? Such a magnanimous attitude for a victor to take. I'm so moved. From this day forth, we'll all be comrades in arms together. So says the Holy Jumonji Sword. Right, so long as you don't mind being friends with human filth like me. Come on, enough putting yourself down. Yugamu! Who'd have thought? You're a great guy, Shoma. It'd be an honor to kill you someday. That is the most normal thing that has ever left that guy's mouth. Like, and I'm not exaggerating, I don't think. What do you say, Kurara? It's not such a bad deal, is it? It's not like I have much of a choice. As an Osazuki, my word is my bond. Right, of course. Good answer. Sounds like we're all in agreement. Unless you have any objections, Gaku. Why are we asking Gaku? Oh, forget it. Not like I could talk you out of it now. Just so you know, I haven't given up on us participating in a killing game. I'll make it happen someday. What if that's one of the 100 endings? What if one of the 100 endings is she gets her wish and we just do a slaughtered killing game? Yugamu is very chill but might kill you one day. Pros and cons, you know? We all have our quirks. His quirk is he might kill you, you know? No big deal. I'm really glad you weren't the one who got to decide this. Now you guys won't fight anymore. I'm so glad. Right. We still might get into little quarrels now and then, but that's all a part of being friends. From now on, we're all in this together. For the next 50 or so days, at least. We're almost halfway. Just when it seemed like everything had been resolved, Kurara approached Shoma, and the mood turned tense. Is she gonna shake his hand? Is she gonna shake his hand? She better not punch him or something. What is it? Sorry. Excuse me. You're really hardcore into this avoid conflict at all costs stuff, huh? Okay, I thought there might be a gag. I'm glad there's not a gag. Just get along, you know? Not surprising coming from someone who'd take the blame for eating my curry. We're going back to the curry She knew! I was gonna say, she's fine. Bro, I totally forgot about the freaking curry mystery. Who ate the curry? The entire reason this entire thing happened was because Shoma took the blame. Kurara knows that he took the blame. Not surprising coming from someone who'd take the blame for eating my curry when you had nothing to do with it. Okay? You knew I was lying about that? Of course. I knew it the moment you shrugged off my question about its taste. With that half-hearted, it was delicious. She was like, if you had my curry, you would have said it was godlike. No one who's tasted Osazuki curry can help being overwhelmed with emotion and giving a detailed description of the entire experience when pressed. That's hilarious. Wait, it wasn't Shoma? Then who's the real curry thief? That's what I want to know. Ghost Boy? Was it the Ghost Boy? Oh, it was Mr. Maruko. I saw the whole thing. No way! I thought I was being... This guy. I thought I was being careful. If you knew all along, why are you only ratting me out now? Ima exists just to cause chaos. That's his only purpose. You know me. I can't stand to see wicked deeds go unpunished. Hold up. You're the one that got us in this mess, Gaku? Villain. Blackguard. I will slay you where you stand. Whoa, calm down, guys. We're all friends now, remember? Punch. So, how was it? How was it? Well, you know, it was the most delicious thing I've ever eaten. I never thought anything could taste so amazing. I don't think I can go on living if I never get a chance to taste it again. That's what I'm thinking, Poro. He's like the best unit low-key in the game, at least top 3 for me. It's the only acceptable thing. Maybe I'll make another batch, if I feel like it. Huh? I think she forgives you. Wow. Looks like you're off the hook, Gaku. I am? I think this calls for a celebration, or at least something to cement our resolve. Huh? Everyone, he's winking more lately. He's getting more confident. Look at this guy. Form a circle. We'll each put a hand in the middle, then do an inspirational cheer and throw them up all at once, brother. What decade are you from, man? It's true. Good hits. It's a good response. Oh, come on. It's not that bad. Now we've made up, we might as well have a little fun. Right, Takumi? Yo, she's getting along with Takumi. Is it one of those things where she is from a parallel universe, but like even in the parallel universe they get along if they're given the chance? Because in the main universe they're like best friends, you know? But then she looks and sounds identical, but they weren't really given the chance to interact. But now that they've interacted here and there, they're like actually getting along. You know what I mean? Hey, what's up, Matt? 5 stream streak. Good to see ya. That's true. Even Rachel has the RDF, the Rachel Defense Force. But Ima, I have not seen a single soul even try to defend this man. Huh? Oh, yeah. Sure. A fine idea, Sir Eito. Just the thing to boost our morale. What is this? Some corny old sports manga? This is the last time I ever do this, alright? Are we gonna get a CG art thing of everybody doing this? Sorry in advance if you catch anything from me. My hands are probably covered in failure-inducing bacteria. Hold on, I have a bad feeling. Games like this, they have this uplifting moment, and they're gonna immediately throw something into the mix. Someone's gonna go missing. Ima's gonna freaking kill somebody. I don't know. Something's gonna go wrong. There's no way for the next 55 days we're all like, yay, we're on a team now. Guess there's no cure for low self-esteem, huh? Let's all promise never to give up no matter how bad it looks. We'll get our killing game someday. Facts. I low-key did think that would be kind of fun. I mean, yesterday I tried to kill my own allies. So I don't know, man. I'm a sucker for it. What can I say? Reluctantly, we all got on board with Eito's gesture of teamwork and togetherness. Well, not quite all of us. Ima. Saw that coming a mile away. The twins. Kako, Ima, come on. You should get in on this too. I know it's kind of lame, but it'll only be for a minute. Just put up with it until then, okay? Sorry. Yo, what if Kako does it? What if we get a CG art of everybody doing it except Ima? I'll hang it up on my wall. Sorry, but I find team building exercises like this absolutely sickening. My dear sister and I will sit this one out. You little... Oh, don't worry. We'll find other ways to amuse ourselves. Feel free to embarrass yourselves without us. We'll be going now. Poor Kako. I said we'll be going now. Come on, sister dearest. I cannot wait until we have this moment. Okay. Shunning the group, Ima and Kako left. We couldn't help feeling a little deflated after that. What is the matter with those two? Why do they cringe away from us so? You're the one who's cringe here, Kyoshika. I'd avoid you too if I had any better options. Jeez. We'll just have to go ahead with the members we do have. CG, let's go. Cute.
行くよ
Cute. Cute.
ファイトあ
Eito's the best.
ファイトあ
One more time. Let's go. Let's go. How many times? Cute. And so, the whole group, minus the Tsukumo twins, cheered at the top of our lungs and made a vow to work together from here on out. That's great. That's great. That's great. Of course, that didn't mean we wanted to spend every waking moment together. After finishing breakfast, we headed back to our rooms for a while. Good. Was it free time? No more infighting. That went better than I could possibly have hoped for. Even more surprising, it's all thanks to Shoma. Who'd have thought he'd become such a team player? All right then, what should I do for the rest of the day? I've got plenty of time, might as well use it. Free time. Let's go check on everybody. New VR missions. Oh, we're gonna hop to that like first thing. But okay, let me check out Yugamu. See how he's doing. Hashtag free Kako, literally. Well, someone's looking happy. Basking in the afterglow, I assume. I'm not saying you can't be happy, but don't get careless, okay? Death lurks around every corner after all. I can't tell if that's like foreshadowing or just Yugamu being Yugamu. Kako! No! She's deep in thought. Better leave her to it. No! Kako! Don't worry, we'll save you. Hopefully soon. Takumi, you free right now? Let's play some baseball. It doesn't really surprise me that he's a baseball guy. Baseball? Come at me, trials and tribulations. The holy Jumanji sword shall make mincemeat of you all. Okay, I think that's probably just about everybody. Nope, Takemaru. And that's that. Now to keep this up till day 100. Oh, he's training. Let's freaking go, dude. We also have... I can hang out with Kurara? That's crazy. Such a thing is possible. We have to make sure we're fully prepared for the next defensive battle. We're the only ones who can protect everyone in the Tokyo residential complex. You should... Okay, Takumi, you need to ask Nozomi about her life in the TRC, and does it differ from Kadoa? I'm gonna hang out with Kurara. I'm very curious, you know? I don't believe this. It's unforgivable. Why is the decor in this school so cheap looking? It's so gaudy I could puke. Stinks like Novo Riche. Enough. I can't take this anymore. Is she gonna redecorate? Takumi, I command you to blow up the school immediately. What's sad is that we've already had one school blow up. Rest in peace, Nigo. You'll be missed. Blow up? Have you lost your mind? Send this tacky school to hell where it belongs and build a castle worthy of my nobility. I'm going to set up the bombs. You help. That's funny. I desperately tried to calm Kurara down, somehow getting her to give up on her plan. Are all rich people this delusionally self-absorbed? I mean, celebrity hashtag, okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Looks like another day's over. There's nothing to do here at night. I'll just go to bed, rest up for tomorrow. All right. I'm calling it now. Ghost guy. Ghost boy is gonna show up. And so, our 45th day at Last Defense Academy ended without incident. I was wrong. It's been so long since we've seen the ghost guy. It's been like 25 days or something. Maybe more. It's been a long time. Oh, shoot! Okay, who do we think it is? Who do we think it is? Right after the morning announcement, another sound echoed through the room. The doorbell. Who could need to talk to me this early? It's gotta be... That's a good point. He always shows up when you least expect it. It's gotta be, Nozomi, right? They're trying to show that, like, Takumi and Nozomi are getting close, even though it's not Kadoa. It also could be one of Darumi's, like, weird, ooh, let's kill somebody things. She's done that a couple times. I'm going Nozomi. It could be Kako if we're doing the Kako character arc, but I doubt that. Nozomi! Not really expecting anything. I opened the door. I got a shock when I saw who was there. Is it Kako? It is Nozomi. I was right. I was right. Good morning. Do you have a minute? Morning. Sure. Come on in. I did my best to act like I would if I were welcoming any other friend into my room. But it wasn't convincing. I was still nervous around her, even more so now that we were alone. Now that we've cleared everything up between our two groups, I can tell you about this with a clear... World death? Are they gonna finally tell us what world... Dude, there was so much going on. I forgot about the freaking curry thief. I forgot about the burnt fridge and the barbecue stuff. Let's not forget about that. I forgot about world death being a thing that they were hiding from us. It's time you knew about world death. Oh, shoot. You'll really tell me? That's great. It's been on my mind for a while now. We're going to tell everyone together. When you're ready, come meet us in the war room. Not the cafeteria. The war room. Does that mean Ima and Kako aren't invited? The war room? Okay, I'll be right there. And one more thing. You said you knew someone who looks just like me. Could you tell me a little about her sometime? Damn. If it's okay with you, I mean. Wow. That's true, Matt. I do wonder if some remnant of our Kadoa is in Nozomi. Flashing me a gentle smile, Nozomi left the room. I never thought she'd be the one to make the first move. I'm glad she did, though. I was way too nervous to bring it up. Someone who looks just like her. I don't know if that's the way I'd put it, but... No, first things first. I should head over to the war room and hear what they have to say. Yep. Kako! Oh, they're setting up this character arc. Oh my god. Hi, Kako. What are you doing here on your own? I was thinking, is it okay for me to carry on like this? Even Shoma found the courage to change for the better. I wish I could be more like the rest of you, fighting to protect the people I love. Are you sure you're all right? Wow, she is omega depressed. Kako walked away, heading for the war room with a profoundly thoughtful expression on her face. Depressed is the wrong word. She's very torn up about it, you know? It's clearly bothering her a lot. Hey, what's up, Sabes? Hi, a papaya to you too! Welcome to the stream. Alright, I gotta talk to Tsubasa. Hey, Takumi. Everyone's meeting up in the war room, you know? I came here by mistake too, force of habit. Guess we're using the war room because we're talking about something really important? I was thinking the same thing. It's not the cafeteria, you know? Tsubasa is so cute. I mean, honestly, like, the actual most normal character in the game, right? Like, her only weird thing is she throws up when she's nervous. Like, wow, that's so weird compared to the cast we have here, you know what I mean? Oh, okay, sounds good, Sabes. Heck yeah, heck yeah. I mean, yeah, I'll be streaming for another couple hours, for sure. So, yeah. Definitely. Alright, looks like everyone's here. Yes, indeed. All the dull-eyed simpletons with no refinement, no social standing, and no future, all gathered together in one place. The future's is an unwritten book. I could still make something of myself. Anyway, let me cut right to the chase. We called you all here to talk about world death. You said before that it was what caused this war between us and the invaders. What is it exactly? We'll tell you everything that Nigo told us. It's a long story, but bear with us, okay? It's a long story. Ooh, we gotta lock in. That's your cue, Kyoshi-kan? What, me? She gonna be the storyteller, but I haven't prepared anything. You're in charge of explanations. It's what you're good at. Oh, let's go. Explanations and exhibitionism. You're a double threat. I am not taking my clothes off. Don't worry, I'll take the lead here. Okay, good. That's probably better. All right, Nozomi. Before I start, there's some terminology we need to get straight. Back in the Tokyo residential complex, did you ever hear about something called Planet Earth? Wow, they don't even know what Earth is? Planet Earth? I've heard of it, sure. I can't say I know very much about it. Wow, okay, they were really sheltered in that dome. That's crazy. Same here. From what I read in library books back home, it's where humanity used to live, right? It's like a myth. They mention it in old manga sometimes, too. It's supposed to be really huge, like hundreds of times bigger than the complex. I think that's about all any of us know. They kind of skimmed over the subject in school. Humanity once lived all over planet Earth. The population was in the billions. It's kind of eerie. And they didn't live under a giant ceiling either. They had an open sky, just like the one here. Billions? That many? But then, a phenomenon that came to be known as world death changed everything. Earth was no longer able to support life like it once had, and the population began to decline rapidly. To combat this, giant underground shelters were constructed to house the survivors before humanity died out completely. So are we on Mars? I guess we're like, no. I think we're still on Earth, they just didn't know what to call it. Underground shelters? You mean, yes. That's the place where we grew up? The TRC was underground? It was underground. Oh. What? And it just had like a projection of, I gotta go back and watch those cutscenes, you know? The Tokyo residential complex is a colossal shelter hidden deep beneath the Earth's surface. And then the invaders like went underground. So Hiruko, she fought the invaders. So she was somebody who went above ground. A shelter? The whole thing? All this happened a long time ago. So even Nigo wasn't sure how accurate this information is anymore. But so far as we know, our community in the Tokyo residential complex is the last of humanity, and has been for hundreds of years now. Wow, we're really getting a history lesson today, huh? I never even knew there was a time before the TRC. And world death is what forced everyone down there. So what kind of phenomenon is it? Essentially, the planet began killing itself. It did what? According to Nigo, the Earth has a life of its own, and while it's not quite like ours, it has its own will. Was it sick of humans? I understand. Did the Earth decide to take matters into its own hands and start killing humans? Or are the invaders somehow connected to it? When the planet decided to end its life, wow, that's freaking crazy. Numerous natural disasters started occurring all around the world. That was world death. I guess the name was pretty on the nose. The planet tried to kill itself. It can do that? That's insane. The planet tried to freaking what? The planet tried to kill itself. Well, damn. But what drove the Earth to do that to itself? Remember how we said the human population was in the billions? Well, they all needed somewhere to live. They developed and cultivated the world around them as they saw fit, not really giving a crap about the long-term consequences. This is a commentary on pollution and humans being dumb. Hey, sounds good. No worries, Poro. No worries.
Oh.
Pretty soon, they were draining the planet's resources faster than it could replenish them. Yeah. Not to mention the many wars humanity fought against each other. Some of them were so bad they left the Earth permanently scarred. It couldn't put up with that kind of abuse forever. Something had to give. It's crazy that this is the most, by far the most realistic part of the game, you know? Earth literally said, I'm taking you with me, you know? Yeah. I'm not surprised. Leeching off someone else without ever giving anything back and abusing them on top of that sounds like my scumbag brother. That is the first we've ever heard of anything connected to Darumi's family. What? They just threw that in there randomly? Darumi as a scumbag brother? They didn't realize the planet had a mind of its own, but they should have known better. Humanity continued to propagate, willfully ignorant of the damage they were doing. Of course, the Earth wasn't completely powerless. It showed its resistance with earthquakes, tsunamis, wildfires, volcanic eruptions, stuff like that. But no one recognized those disasters for what they were. They ignored the warning signs and just kept on keeping on. Right. Just like how he ignored all the eviction notices and restraining orders and doubled down on the violent... What the fuck? Huh? You're making it really hard for us to ignore you. What the frick happened with Darumi? Yeah! Yeah, literally. Her two modes, yeah. Like in her combat. Finally, Earth reached its breaking point and... shut himself in his room to wallow in self-loathing and play gory anime games all day? You can tell us your twisted family history later, just shut up for a minute! As I was saying, Earth turned to its last resort, to kill itself, and take mankind out with it. Earth hated mankind so much. That's crazy and so sad. You gotta admit, World Death is a pretty fitting name. Oh, so the planet dying, the planet choosing to kill itself, was humanity's fault. Not a pleasant thought, is it? The Earth must have really hated us by then. It's hard to imagine the kind of overwhelming despair that would make something do that. Do you think this is a sequel to Danganronpa? It kind of works. Once World Death began, there was no stopping it. The environment became barren, hostile. Millions, no, billions of lives were lost. The only reason humanity didn't go extinct is because a handful of communities were able to escape into the shelters. Like the Tokyo residential complex. Have you ever wondered where the name comes from? Most of the people in the complex are descended from residents of Tokyo. That's not surprising, but like to hear them talk about it like this, so crazy. I'm also getting, without spoiling too much, I'm getting Metaphor ReFantazio vibes a little bit. Little bit. A metropolis that stood on the surface hundreds of years ago. This really is post-apocalyptic. Of course, it's been so long that no one remembers what kind of place it was, or why it was called that. Whole generations have lived their lives without any awareness of the world outside the complex. Us included, naturally. By the time we were born, humanity had already been living underground for centuries. Until we were brought here. The complex, the shelter, was our entire world. We ain't in the complex anymore. We're not in Kansas anymore, so... You're saying this is what the surface looks like now? Yes. Makes sense. So these ruined buildings aren't the result of the complex. It's not like the complex is included. It's that this is the world, post-apocalyptically, you know? This is like hundreds of years later Earth. Whoa. Where our ancestors... That's so weird to hear them say it like that. This is the land where our ancestors lived.
今私たちがいる場所なんだと思う。
Wow. So what are the academies then? I know, right, Matt? Everyone else just bit the dust. For real? If it's that bad, should we even be here? Shouldn't we get back to the complex? And the complex isn't necessarily any safer, not anymore. Oh, wait a sec. So maybe after Earth did that, there was no longer anything stopping the invaders. So maybe the invaders are actually aliens, you know, like actually aliens, actually from another planet. And Earth, because it killed itself, no longer has any defense. So the invaders are like, sick. That's our planet now. Take care, Poro. Good to see ya. Enjoy the theater thing that you're doing. 3 guys in Oklahoma, true. So it makes me wonder too then, were the academies built post-apocalyptically? Because how did that work out, you know? I don't know. What do you mean? The TRC's days are numbered. The whole place is gonna collapse soon. What? Wait, why? How? World death is still going on. It won't end until all life on Earth is extinguished. It's only a matter of time until our little pocket of humanity runs out of resources and finally gives up the ghost. It's true. How are they getting their resources? No way! There's just one thing that can save humanity from the effects of world death and give everyone a brighter future. Us. This freaking random academy on the surface. And that's whatever is in the defense room of this academy. Or so Nigo said. It can save us from world death. What could it possibly be? This kind of changes everything. Is it something related to Earth? Is it like a sapling? You know what I mean? Dude, what if it's a sapling? Chrono Trigger style? 2300 AD, you find a sapling. It's like precious, they protect it. But what is it? What is this school here to protect? Perchance it's a set of mystical artifacts that grant a single wish when brought together. Or maybe it's just one, and we'll have to set out on a journey across the universe to collect the others. A grand tour, if you will. Yeah, I'm glad she didn't explain. What? You think you can just ask the Eternal Dragon to bring every... You think you could just ask the Eternal Dragon to bring everyone back? She is the ultimate fourth wall breaker. Get with the program, Grandma. It's all about permadeath these days. Once you're gone, you're gone. This game is... That's not true in this game. Nay, morbid stories where everyone dies are even more out of date. In trying times, people need something more uplifting. Can you two have this discussion somewhere else? They're having a manga debate. Unfortunately, Nigo didn't have clearance to actually tell us what's in the defense room. Said it had to remain secret, so the enemy couldn't get wind of it. But there was one thing he was very clear on. Whatever this is, it's humanity's last hope. That sounds ominous. And we're fairly certain that something is going to happen on our 100th day here. Something's going to activate or awaken or something. Yeah, what is the point of the 100 days? At any rate, that's what will deliver humanity from world death. We'll be able to live and thrive on the surface again. Is 100 days the requirement to, like, let a tree grow? Is that a good theory? The sapling theory? That's what I'm gonna call it, the sapling theory. Trying to bring back trees. And all we have to do is make it to day 100. Nozomi said it's our last hope, but last chance might be more appropriate. If we mess it up, mankind is done for. Our last chance. And the invaders are trying to stop this world-saving event from happening? Yeah, the invaders are another thing we didn't get that many details on. I was wondering, okay. Judging by what we have been told, we've come to a conclusion of our own. The invaders are world death itself. Oh! They're fighting for the Earth. Like something summoned by a curse? The Earth must have given birth to them, to further advance world death and the eradication of all life on the planet. I don't think so. Maybe. But how? But like they speak a different language and stuff. The commanders, you know? You've seen the way they fight. It's not such a stretch, is it? And it would explain why they're so fixated on destroying the school. So they're not actually an invading force so much as manifestations of the planet's will. In a sense, we're the invaders, you know? And the Earth itself is the final boss here. Literally, we're gonna fight Earth. Oh, shoot. How are we supposed to deal with that? Things have gotten really heavy, huh? Sorry, I'm starting to get nervous again. Now do you see why it's so important that we protect whatever's in the defense room from the invaders? Oh. We haven't been exaggerating. Humanity's future really does depend on us. Mutated humans? That would make sense. That would make sense. I could see that. I could see that. The hopes and dreams of all mankind rest on our shoulders. We can't let them down. If we lose here, it's all over. So that's how it is. There you have it. A comprehensive summary of the situation. This is why we must strive for nothing less than total victory. Why are you looking so pleased with yourself? You didn't contribute to that comprehensive summary at all, you glory-hogging chowderhead! Forgive me. That was never my intent. If you want forgiveness, strip down and bear your contrition for all to see. But leave those ridiculous sneakers on. You'll look even more exposed. Wow. Why the sudden fixation on me getting naked, Lady Kurara? These two, I swear. If everything you've told us is true, then yes, we do understand now. We finally know what this war is all about and how important it is, and maybe finally, this will be the push Kako needs, right? Ima, he couldn't give a crap. This guy has one thing he loves, and it's his sister. Literally, that's it. That's his entire character. Quite literally. Report card, where is he at? Likes. Kako, his dear sister, sister dearest. That's it. That's his only like. Better late than never, I guess. It explains all the difference in the two groups' attitudes as well. It's no wonder Nozomi and the others have a strong sense of duty. It's true. They were like locked in, gym every morning. They really took it seriously. We called them the true main protagonists when we first met them, you know? Us, on the other hand, Side was killed before we could hear about any of this. We've just been fighting for our own reasons in our own disorganized way. Damn, I wish we'd known this sooner. I'm more fired up than ever now. Let's go, Takebaru. Fighting to save people, that's one thing. But saving all of humanity, that's on a whole nother level.
No.
If we pull this off, we'll be heroes. We'll probably get a reward and everything. Very in character. I mean, if we save all of mankind from destruction, no one's gonna begrudge us a couple million yen here and there, right? Now he's thinking big. Good. I knew whatever was going on here was serious, but I never thought it'd be this bad. I might have been better off not knowing. I still think the people in charge are crazy for sending an unremarkable nematode like me. I'm learning so many words from Shoma. So many insults. Nematode. It's a roundworm. Oh my god. That's crazy. It's a type of roundworm. But since I'm here, I guess I should give it my all too. Don't worry. So long as we work together, we can overcome anything. Even world death. My optimistic boy. Everyone's sounding a lot more motivated now. We're still missing a lot of details, but it's enough for us to start presenting a more unified front. This doesn't feel like some random war we were forced into anymore. It's so much more than that. That was a really good voice line. Okay, some of us are taking it better than others. It is a lot to take in. Sorry to have to be the fly in your ointment, but I still have some reservations.
Yeah.
Now more than ever, I have to wonder, if this mission is so important, why entrust it to a bunch of random teenagers? Because it's a video game, Ima. I'm sorry, I can't answer that. Nigo didn't seem to know anything about the selection process. Maybe there's a clue in the dreams Shoma's been having. Yep. The dreams about us being experimented on in that one place. Kamakura General Hospital, was it? Yes, sir. Interesting idea. Too bad it's not really enough to go on. I'm sorry, my peanut kernel of a brain can only handle so much. What you think, Emo? Emo? Ema, Kako. Does all this make you want to fight like the rest of us? Good. Put it on them. Let's start getting them thinking. Us? Fight? Yeah, humanity's future is on the line, you know. Mr. Yakushiji, I think you need to get your hearing checked. I've already made my position quite clear.
Yeah.
I don't care about humanity. I don't care what happens to the complex or to the planet for that matter. We've no real reason to get involved, so we'll just leave the fighting to you. Isn't that right, sister dearest? When we eventually go through Ema's persuasion, because I assume there's going to be an Ema persuasion, we need to tell him, your sister's safety kind of depends on the planet. You know what I mean? The planet's safety and your sister's safety kind of go hand in hand, just a little bit. But if it's to defend all of mankind, then see, my dear sister agrees. I cannot stand him. Let the girl talk for herself, man. Thank you, Gaku. Thank you. 1 out of 10 times Gaku says something good. If that's all, we'll be leaving now. I haven't had breakfast yet, and I'm positively famished. Good luck with the whole saving the world thing, everyone. Nonchalant as ever, Ema turned and left, dragging Kako along behind him. Okay, something's seriously wrong with the Wonder Twins over there. How can they remain so detached from everything? They're like 2 self-obsessed peas in a pod. Still cute, though. Do young people today have no notion of social responsibility? But fear not, the holy Jumanji sword and I will beat some sense into them. Hey, what's up, Tower? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Tower, we just had a lore drop. I'll explain it here in a minute. Leave them, Kyoshika. Trying to force them will only push them away further. That's just the way they are. There's not a whole lot we can do about it. You okay, Eito? I'll be fine. This long discussion is starting to take its toll on me, that's all. We've been talking for a long while now. Maybe we should end the meeting here and give everyone some time to process this information. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. She needs a rest. She'll probably short circuit if she has to listen to any more. Darmy freaking backstory though, low key. Like, I'm not gonna forget about that. You know, again, these types of games, they reveal lore in this like kind of jokey way, but they always end up coming around to matter. I'm telling ya. Everyone else seemed to agree with the sentiment. So we decided to get back to our rooms for the time being. Crazy lore drop. What a way to start the day. I have a feeling this will be wonders for our morale. Protecting the school means putting a stop to world death. It means bringing hope back to a dying world. We may not know why we were chosen, but that doesn't change what we need to do. I'll keep fighting for the good of humanity, for everyone back in the complex, and for Katawa. Now that's settled, we're ready for the rest of the day. Cool. I'm gonna go get some more coffee. So I will be back in just a couple minutes, and then I'll explain Tower of Naza. I'll explain the lore. I'm gonna put Kako on screen so I can manifest. This is my way of manifesting. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, so let's get you updated, Tower. So, world death, okay? We finally learned what world death is because we're all getting along, so we all shared. How do I explain? Okay, the world, Earth, doesn't like people, okay? Tokyo Residential Complex, it's underground. It is a dome place that is underground because Earth said, I don't like humans. Humans suck. Humans don't like me. Wars, pollution, all this crap. So I don't like humans. So I tried sending tsunamis. I tried sending earthquakes. Humans didn't stop. So guess what? Earth said, I want to kill myself. Literally. And so Earth said, I'm taking humans out with me. Started summoning, and then our theory is that's what the invaders are. It's the Earth trying to end itself. So world death quite literally means the Earth wants to die and is taking humanity out with it. And so we're above ground, hundreds of years later, post-apocalyptically, everybody's looking around like, so this is Earth, you say? And the TRC are the only survivors from that time, from Tokyo. I think that's it. I think I explained it pretty much accurately. And the only thing that can save us from world death is in the defense room. And that's what we're protecting. And on day 100, something's gonna happen to save humanity. Or something. I don't know. That's what we're rocking with. World kinda not wrong. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying. So now everybody's on board with fighting. Everyone's like, oh, hell yeah, dude. Let's freaking do it. Everybody except Ima. And he's speaking for Kako. Kako almost said, I want it. And Ima said, what did you say? Like, come along, sister. You don't want to fight, do you? Like, it's freaking the worst. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, no problem, Tower. No problem. So my guess is that Kako character arc is coming up. Nothing else to do but try at this point. I'll protect everyone with my life. I love you so much, Eito. I love you so much. I just want to talk to everybody real quick, and then we will, I actually think the next thing I want to do is the missions, the VR missions. Do not address me so casually. Think of the damage your vulgar saliva would do to my delicate skin. Damn, okay, we were just getting along. That was the main thing. That was like the only thing you missed. What else is there to do but press on? This ain't gonna stop me in my tracks. Hey, good stuff, dude. Class weapon modifications. Oh! No turning back. I'll do whatever I can too. I love her so much. She's such an angel, dude. She's just such a normal person stuck in a post-apocalyptic world. Gotta love it. Who is she the equivalent of? Because she's a mechanic like Kazuichi from Danganronpa 2, but she's nothing like Kazuichi. Nothing like Kazuichi. She's kind of like... I don't know. There's not that many normal people in these kinds of games. I won't run anymore. It's time to do or die. Oh my god, let's go, Shoma! Do we know what's the thing in the defense room? No. So the people from the other academy, Nigo told them all about world death. That's why the people in the second academy were so, like, passionate about defending the school and stuff. But they never learned what's in the defense room, so... Shut the frick up, Ima. He just breathed. But even that was too much. Sorry, like, listen. It's true, though. Okay, let's do some VR missions. I believe that will give us some good stuff. Let's do it. Are they gonna give us Hiruko? Yeah, breathing is too much. Yes! We have Hiruko! Oh, that's so sick! That's so cool that she's included in the VR missions. Oh my god, that's so cool. They still let you, like, make use of her? That's so cool, man. Okay, look at this. Oh my god! Okay, let's be smart. I have 4 action points and a billion characters. I've got Shoma. What can Shoma do here? He could walk up, do some taunting. He could taunt this group. I think that's probably smart. Buys this group some time. I think that's good. I think that's really good. And then defense mode. Cost a lot of AP, but I think it's worth. Meanwhile, cranial fracture. Jumanji slash. So that group is kind of okay with Shoma protecting them. I've got Darumi here. I've got Gaku. God, we have no AP, by the way. Oh my god. This is gonna be so hard, actually. Okay, let me think. Takemaru is gonna be very useful. Run in, get some armor. I guess. And then crafted turret. Like right here. Oh god, what a horrible turn. I feel like that's not gonna go well. We should have used up our metal fences and stuff. Taking some damage, that's okay, that's okay. That's okay. Taking a lot of hits. Let's go, Shoma, put in the work. Put in the work, Shoma. Good stuff. Okay, actually not a bad turn. The thing with Shoma is he's quite good, but he costs a lot of AP. Because his taunt is 1 AP, and then his reflect is another AP. It's kind of a lot of investment, right? So I have to make sure I manage that properly. Now the good news is Hiruko, right? She can one-shot stuff. That's kind of her main gimmick. So if okay. Shoma's kind of in the way, low-key. I can have her run up and Shigure no Mai. Low-key worth it. Alright. Then... I think inflicting bleed here could be really good. Chill. That now lets her run up, kill this thing. Good. I could have her do this. Because that then lets Hiruko run over here, kill this thing. Alright, alright. Good. What other kills can we get here? Not a lot, unfortunately. We're kind of close on some things. Well, hold on. We could do eat this right here. Yep. That's not bad. That's not bad. Plus 1 AP. Now that we have that voltage, Gaku gets plus 1. Ooh, I have an idea. Crazy shot starting right here. Yeah. Kill that one in the back line. Alright. He could do it again. Hey, what's up, Neri? Good to see you. I saw you chatting too earlier too. Glad to have you here. It is fun. It's a fun game, honestly. It's kind of like half visual, like a big chunk of the game is visual novel, Danganronpa style. But then when you have the battles, genuinely quite fun. I'm definitely enjoying it a lot. Okay. And in fact, oh, nice. Cool, cool, cool. I hope that's going well. Appreciate the lurk. Okay, okay, if we're gonna spend our voltage, we want to make sure we get as much AP as possible. So I think something like this. Yeah. So that gives us +2. Good. Okay, then Takumi can go through armor. Oh man, if Takumi could reach, that'd be so good. It's fine.
準備できてるよ
This guy's bleeding. That's good. She's stunned. Can Nozomi get over and help her clear her
準備
stun?
できてるよ
Rescue bullet. She can! Dude, Nozomi is so broken.
倒すよ
Really good. Really, really good.
行くでござる
Okay. This does 2.
いつでもいいよ
Oh god, I'm not sure. We could do this? Yeah.
行くよ
My thinking is then she can go over and kill this guy. Oh, there we go.
チェスト
All right, +1.
頼んだでござるよ
We're almost out. Oh god. Let's use a defense potion on him,
使うよ
because I don't want Ato to die. Then,
見てろよ
crazy shot again? Nah. I think another turret. Another turret might be pretty good. Let's not end our turn yet, because we could
任せと
put
け
up a fence.
ほらよっと
Let's just like spend our fences, you know what I mean?
私の出番
Shoot.
まあきれないいける
Defense potion. I don't know. We'll see. This could be a bad turn. I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Oh my. Oh. Okay. Yep. Yep. We took a lot of damage this turn. That was not good. Turret's putting in some work though. Okay, really bad turn. I'll be honest, not a good turn, but that's okay. She can do 5 damage. That's extremely valuable because that means Yugamu can finish off this wave, right? Yeah, you can just stay put. Good. And then, oh boy, let me think. She's still stunned. What's the most damage I can do to this thing? I think I know. Oh no, Darumi's about to die. Well, it's kind of okay if she dies, right?
準備
It's,
を
it's kind of fine, actually, I think. 4 damage. Is there any way I can deal 4 damage? I could have Ato run over. Boom. Oh boy, not quite. Well, hold on. Takemaru doesn't quite make it. Oh my god. Ooh, I'm struggling a little bit. This is a hard one. This is a hard challenge. Paralyzed bullet. I'm thinking we rescue bullet, right? From here. Okay, this hits both of them.
大丈夫
Here's the stun.
ありがとね
If I'm gonna spend voltage, where would it be? Probably like right here. This gives 3 AP, right?
見てろよ
Gatling max? Does that hit? No. His is so weird. The hitbox on that is so bizarre. Okay, what about Ato? Ooh, I can have him use the death one. Is that worth it? Ato dying for this? Probably not, right? Oh, maybe. Oh god. If that hit both of them, that'd be so good. Oh, it does hit the one in the back. Okay, I'm gonna do it. We won't forget your sacrifice, Eito. Thank you so much. Thank you for your service. Oh god, it's fine. We get a ton of voltage off of that. And now he can finish this guy off. I know, I'm sorry. I had to sacrifice Eito. He'll come back, it's fine. Plus 1 AP. Then he could use Gatling Max. Alright, Gaku, light him up. Nice. Good. Plus 1 AP. Unfortunately, it does mean that we're gonna have a couple people who aren't able to move next turn, but that's okay. She could do something here. But I think the best use of her is to run over here. Yeah, I got it. First, we side slash. This now makes the big guy by himself, which means I think she does 8 damage. That's so good. Dude, she's so good. Kyoshika? Kyoshika's broken. Okay. Then, she can just do a bunch of deadlights. Good job, Tsubasa. Yeah, good stuff. I mean, honestly, we still have voltage, right? Like, we could theoretically plant some bombs. It's probably not a good idea, though. Twilight Atrocity. Is that worth? Healing Shower. Oh, you know what? Maybe this. Ain't got nothing on me. Let's do that. Let's do that instead. Yeah. Cool. Alright. Our goal is to get an S, right? Which means not letting it take very much damage. 35? 33, 31, that's kind of low. That's kind of low. That's kind of low. Oh boy, okay. And everyone's like stunned and stuff. Alright. We may need to redo this one, unfortunately. We'll see, we'll see. Twisted Whip. Okay. I think I misuse Shoma a lot. I really could have used Shoma better. Can we get the S? That'd be kind of nice. Maybe, please give us the S. I can't believe it. The game is generous. All right. Maybe we did better than I thought. That gives us a lot of points to spend on upgrades. So I say we go ahead and do that now. Okay. Now that we have Shoma, let's start checking out what he can do. Try to... Wait, try to actually attack for once. Inflicts stun. Oh no. Oh no. It's a 1 damage move that inflicts stun. Shoma, I love you so much. Even inside the robot, if he tries to punch, he gets knocked unconscious. That's so funny. And it's called Omega Punch. That's so funny, man. That's so funny. Oh no. That might be the worst move in the game. Love it. Okay. Aggression Signal. We can do a bunch of, you know, voltage gain stuff. I think the better thing to do, if I look at like Takemaru, movement is very good. So him getting more use out of this move, out of my way, that doesn't seem bad, right? Let's do it. +1 move. Nice. And then Eito, I use Eito a lot. Tsubasa, maybe? Move +1. She already has so much movement. I don't think she needs. Decelerate. Buffs ally fighting power. Adds attack +1, armor +3 to all allies in range. Oh my god. That might be the most broken move. How did I not have that on her? Okay, that literally changes everything. That literally changes everything. He doesn't even have it on the hunt either. Okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. Let's see how Nozomi's doing. I'd like to hear more about your childhood friend next time. You said she looked just like me. Yeah! You have to be the same person. I find it hard to believe you could be anyone else. But you're also definitely not lying, so I don't know. Damn. Takumi's going through an existential crisis. Bum, bum, bum. She is still wow! Wow, okay. She's cooked. She's thinking so hard her brain short-circuited. Yep. Because of the whole world death explanation. Tower. Darumi wasn't really able to handle it. What else is there to press on? Yep. Read a book. Okay, let's finish our, yeah, our history of the TRC. We didn't finish this. This gives us a big buff if we finish this book. +10 literacy, huge. When is Ghost Boy gonna appear again? He has to, right? How long's it been? The day's already over. And just like the announcement says, we've got no idea what the next attack will be. But when it does come, I'll be ready. I'll fight with all my might to protect this school. Guess I'll call it a night. Getting enough rest is a part of being prepared too. I lay in bed, close my eyes, few minutes, drifted into a deep sleep. Is he gonna have a dream? Is it dream time? It is! Oh, shoot. I dropped my controller. Okay, it's fine. Lock in.
なーに
ちょっと手伝ってくんない？算数苦手なんだよ。
ダメ手伝ったら宿題にならないもん。
鬼め。
夏休み最終日まで宿題やってなかったたっくんが悪いんだよ。
っていうか、
We've
な
all
んで
been
お前
there.
ここにいるんだよ。ほんなら自分の家で読めばいいだろ。
たっくんのお母さんに頼まれたんだよ。ちゃんと宿題やるよ
The
うに
mom that he
見張ってて
hasn't
って
mentioned since day one, by the way. The mom that he hasn't mentioned since day one, by the way.
俺は囚人か。
はいはいいいから頑張って。
She said, yep, you're a prisoner.
でも何の本を読んでるんだ？それやたら古そうだな。
Yes, he has a mom. She was in the opening cutscene of the game. That's what I'm saying. He never mentions her.
外について書いてある本だよ。
I forget who it was that said, yeah, because he knows she's dead. Because he's an anime protag, which is fair. It's fair. You know what I mean? It's a good point.
そういうの好きだよな。
Yeah, she loved the world outside.
興味あるんだ。外の世界で暮らす
That's true. He is quite normal. Of course he has a mom. The olden days.
昔の人は空の下で何を考えてたのかなとか。本を読みながらそんな想像
See,
す
she
るの
knew.
が楽し
She
いん
knew
だ。
the lore. She knew the lore before any of us.
でもあちこち図書館探しても
Tower.
外の世界について書かれた本ってあんまりないんだよね。
Mm-hmm. Yep.
この本も読んだことある
They've
やつだ
burned
し
the books.
まあ一般人は興味ないからな。外の世界なんて不気味なだけで。
これはきっと陰謀なんだよ。
She cracked the code.
外の世界に興味持って出て行っちゃう人がいないように情報と思想がコントロールされてるんだよ。
Low key, smartest person in the game.
やめろよバカバカ。
You're conspiracy. Listen, I get you, Takumi. But because I'm playing a game, you know.
でも私は本気でいつか一度でいいから生きている間に外の世界を見てみたいな。 夜空の月や星も見てみたい。いくら見ても見飽きないくらい綺麗らしいよ。
That's very cute. Maybe that's why she wasn't chosen. She's too smart. Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely the Hemo Anima thing, but I like the idea that that's like a further implication.
月ってなんだ？
He doesn't even know what a freaking moon is.
地球の一番近くにある星だよ。すぐ頭上にすごく大きな星が浮かんでるんだって。いつもピカピカに輝いてるらしいよ。
Man, when fiction explains stuff, like re-explains things that are normal to us, it does make it sound fictional, you know? It's a giant rock that looks so close and glows at night.
すぐ頭
It's
上
so
に
like
って
interesting.
そんなの落ちてきたらどうするんだ？
落ちたりしないよ。
Don't be a dumbass, Takumi.
っていうか、宿題は進んでる？間に合わないとゲーム没収なんでしょ。
Ooh, uh-oh. Lock in,
そ
bro.
うだった。やばい。マジで算数がやばい。
Do it for the video games. Day 47. Ding dong bing bong. Math is hard, as Kyoshika would know.
そういんいや
What is this mute? Oh, because he had the dream? Yeah. Hey, maybe he'll talk to Nozomi today. That'd be interesting. Maybe this is what pushes him to finally, like, you know, clear the air. How ironic. I never felt any kind of interest in the outside world, but I'm the one who ended up here. I wonder how many people in the complex have ever thought about leaving. Would they even want to live on the surface again? I can't speak for everyone else, but Kadoa would love it, that's for sure. If we can make it through these 100 days, I can make that happen, right? What would life be like for us then? I can't even imagine it. No use worrying about it now. I have to actually make it through this war first. True. As for today, I'll start by going to the cafeteria. I'm pretty hungry. Alright, cafeteria cutscene. Oh, it's Yugamu. Okay. Hey, yo, Takumi. I was thinking, since we're friends now and all, how'd you like to throw away your humanity and get in on my experiments? It'll only hurt for a second. I told you, I'm perfectly happy the way I am. Wow, good convo, Yugamu. I thought it was gonna go somewhere. Nope. It's just Yugamu being weird. Nope. Nozomi. Good morning, Takumi. On your way to the cafeteria? Yeah, and hey, thanks for telling us all that stuff yesterday. I'm sorry it took us so long. I just wish we knew more about world death. Nigo never went into much detail with us. We do know it caused a lot of natural disasters, but could the undying flames be a side effect? For some reason, I never thought of that. Maybe. Maybe. Now, but that's Ghost Boy. That's Ghost Boy, right? Maybe they're effective at keeping the invaders out because they come from the same source, but no, because if the invaders are from Earth, why would the Earth put up the flames that keep away the, you know, I don't know. It would make kind of sense if that was it, though. Thanks. Well, I better get going. I'll see you later. The run animation's so goofy. I'll check it out again. Nozomi might not be as cautious around me as she used to be, but there's still a sense of distance. It takes time. It is goofy. It looks normal here, and then I hold down sprint. Oh, do we know who Ghost Boy is? No. I kind of low-key have a theory, though. Right? My theory on Ghost Boy, and let me put up an image. He kind of looks like Takumi, right? As someone pointed out. What if he's Takumi from the future, and he's warning us to try to, like, change the past? And that's why we have so many different endings. We're gonna make it to the end of the game, and then Ghost Boy is gonna be us trying to, like, influence the ending? I don't know. I don't know, dude. Look at freaking Shoma. Oh, jeez. There's not that many events we have to unlock. Like, there's a chunk, don't get me wrong, but, like, not that many. There's a lot of videos, though. Takumi from the future or alt timeline. If the alt timeline thing is real, then yeah, could be, for sure. Could be. The cafeteria was more full than I'd seen it in a while. Main campus and second campus, fighters and non-fighters, they were all there. Sure is busy today. Ato spotted, hell yeah! It's kind of nice to see everyone together like this, almost like we're a real class. No offense, but if I had to go to school with these weirdos, I'd never make it to graduation. Okay, freaking Gaku. Don't worry, Gaku. You're less of a classmate and more like a slave who happened to come in through the wrong door. Jeez. What kind of school would keep slaves on its grounds? I think we'd make a great class. All these strong personalities make it more interesting. Wouldn't you say so, Takumi? See, hey, they're getting along. It's trying to show you that even though she's different, they still get along, you know? That's what they're trying to demonstrate. I know the devs. I can see what they're cooking. Yeah, maybe. Just when I feel like I'm starting to get used to Nozomi, I dream about Kadoa, and now I'm uncomfortable all over again. Understandable. We learned a lot about world death yesterday, but I'm still no closer to figuring out the connection between these two. Hey, I thought you guys had morning training around this time. You taking a break today? Yes. We can always train a little later, and it's worth it to get to talk to everyone. Good. I, for one, welcome the change. Just spending a little time as a group in the mornings is sure to bring us all closer together. That stinks! What? Oh, no, not whatever vapid inspirational statement you were about to make, Mr. Atsuki. I mean, there's an actual weird smell in the air. It's like rotting fruit and armpit sweat. Hey, that's my curry you're talking about! Oh, you better be careful, Lima. You're gonna ruin everyone's first impression of it! Tower said it's your own? Tell him, Tower. Oh, it's still sus for sure, don't get me wrong. Wait, you made more curry? Well, you looked so pathetic when you said how much you wanted to eat it again. I couldn't help myself. Oh, Tower, we also learned Shoma decided on the punishment. Shoma's punishment was pretty brutal. It was, let's all be friends. And it was very adorable. And then Gaku admitted to being the one who ate the curry. Well, Ima ratted him out. It was Gaku who ate the curry, but Kurara forgave him because he said it was the most incredible thing ever. So now she's making him more curry. Huh? Wait here. I'll go get it. Bro, are they? Hold on. I'm realizing something. Kurara and Gaku actually have a lot of scenes together. And it's kind of interesting because she's like the wealthy, influential noble, and he's like the poor chump. That's kind of interesting, their dynamic. I never really gave it much thought. Kurara skipped away and returned with a plate of curry, which she set down in front of Gaku. Prepare your taste buds for the ride of their life, courtesy of the Osazuki family recipe. I expect you to eat it all, even the plate. Wow. I'm not eating the plate. Besides, curry is kind of heavy for breakfast. Oh, you unrefined little mole rat. What is it like to live so totally unaware of the world around you? I've adjusted the flavor to make it suitable for a morning meal. Wow. Now hold on to your ass because this is gonna send you into orbit. Come on, I bet it's not that great. Despite his protests, Gaku scooped up a spoonful of curry and brought it self-consciously to his mouth. It unlocked a new sprite. That's crazy. It's so good, it unlocked a new sprite. This is amazing! The taste seems mild at first, but then you realize it doesn't need to flaunt its spiciness. It just lets itself spread throughout your mouth, subtly, demurely. But then the aftertaste hits you, and it's like a fireworks display of flavor, sweet and savory, bursting in one after another, perfectly balanced so neither overpowers the other. The more you eat, the stronger the spiciness gets until your tongue is tingling with delight. The contrast it creates with the simple wholesomeness of the rice is sublime. And don't even get me started on the texture. The sauce is so creamy. The meat is so tender. I can't stop eating. My body's desperate for more. Slow down, I can't keep up with all this information. This dish is the ultimate evolution of culinary achievement. Bow down before its superior pedigree. Yes, ma'am. That's crazy. It's really all that? Hey, man, let me try some. Just one bite. Me too. How much curry do you think is in a lethal dose? How much curry do you guys think is in a lethal dose? That's crazy. Back off! This is mine! Thieves, all of you! You won't take my precious from me! No one can resist the allure of Osazuki curry. Very well! They're all getting along though, this is good. You may all partake of my family's gift to the curry lovers of the world. Form an orderly line, starting over there. Is it gonna be like this every morning from now on? Let them have their fun. A little camaraderie might help improve their teamwork, true? Yeah, I guess you're right. Do you mind if I ask you something? Well, what is it? That's what I'm saying, Tower. Low key, the Kurara and Shoma arc, it's proving that, like, they have their weakness, but then they, of course, there's a pro to their con, you know? Ooh, good question. This is actually a good question because it doesn't, like, give away too much. It's a question that makes a lot of sense considering what they talked about yesterday. But he's also trying to gauge the the Karuwa meter. When you were a kid, did you want to see the world outside the complex? Did you ever think about that kind of thing? Yes, actually. I thought about it quite a lot. I thought it would be great to see it with my own eyes, even if it was only for a little while. Granted, now that I'm here, it's not exactly what I was expecting. The lively mood lasted all through breakfast. Eventually, the group dispersed, and I headed back to my room. Crazy. Anytime I talk to Nozomi, it just raises more questions about her and Karuwa. Sometimes it feels like their personalities are completely different, but then Nozomi will come out with something I've heard Karuwa say before, practically word for word. Yeah, it's a weird mixture. Are they really parallel versions of each other? I seriously can't think of anything else that would explain it. So the difference is in their personalities and such. She has a braid, so her hair is different. She's way more brave and courageous, according to Takumi. That's kind of it, though. The similarities are their face, their voice. They both like the outside world, you know? They're both from the TRC, I guess, but that's everybody. I like to think whenever Takumi's thinking hard, the little antenna on his head goes up. Yeah, the Danganronpa. There's a term for it. I forget the term. I don't want to get it wrong, but there's a term for that little strand of hair. Yeah. No use racking my brain about this. That's right. That's the term. Thank you. I'll try to talk to her more later. In the meantime, what should I do today? All right. We got Yugamu. Let's see if he has new dialogue. Probably not. Help me with the experiment. No. I'm good, bro. I'm good. She's just here to upgrade things. Bum. I wonder if he has new dialogue because of the curry thing, you know? Takumi! Oh, he's just baseball. Okay. Baseball line, and then we got a big group in the library. All right. Why are you here? You better not talk. Whenever you've got pent-up stress to release, please let it all Whenever you've got pent-up stress to release, please let it all out on this face of mine. Being a punching bag for everyone is about the only thing a worthless sack of meat like me is good for. I mean, here's the thing. That is his strength, we learned. He's really good at defense. But come on, man. Come on, you didn't have to say it like that. I'm going out to explore and do some reconnaissance. If I find anything useful, I'll share it with you. All right, be careful, dude. Careful out there. Low key, that actually sounds kind of fun. Doing some reconnaissance. Let's do it. Let's do some exploration. Let's bring Shoma. Let's bring... And we can bring some people from the Second Academy. Do you guys think it's kind of weird that we have 15 slots on screen? 15. I guess Hiruko and maybe Moko, right? But who would be the last slot? You know? Unless they just don't fill up all the slots. Isn't that kind of interesting, though? Huh. Let's bring Kyoshika. Aren't we missing 2 from our school? Well, no. We're missing C-Day. But C-Day doesn't count. Let's bring these 3. Shoma, Gaku, and Kyoshika. Okay, let me look at the map. Let me see if there's anything we haven't discovered yet. There's a treasure down there. Okay, treasure on the south. We should definitely try to get that. Level 3. Level 2! Ooh, okay, treasure to the south, and then treasure to the northeast. So let's start north. Marjorius! Good to see ya! Hopefully you're doing well. You find an abandoned pharmacy. The interior has already been looted. There might still be something useful. I'll search. Shoma healed up. You're giga late. It's all good. Don't worry about it. There was some crazy stuff that happened lore-wise that we can explain. A pebble hits you. Where'd it come from? Look around. We got a stone. You find the ruins of a clock store. It's still stocked with clocks of all sizes. Dismantle a large clock, get a large gear. Yep. We're starting to see the same prompts. What is this? You find an old slot machine. It'll give you a prize if you line up 3 of the same pictures. Let's do gloves? Nothing happened. Well, that sucks. Okay, Marjorius, I'm gonna try to explain this in the fastest way I can. Curry thief was Gaku. Okay, he was the curry thief. Shoma, punishment, let's all be friends. Most important thing, world death. We learned what world death is. World death, yeah, you did miss the curry arc. World death is the Earth trying to kill itself with the invaders, probably. So, the TRC is underground, and now we're above ground, trying to defend the defense room because it has the only thing that'll save humanity from the Earth trying to kill itself. There you go. Hopefully that makes sense. Aggression signal. You missed a lot. You did. Oh, Naza? Alright, I'll call you Naza. You got it. Defense mode. That's my boy Shoma. Defense potion. Attack +1 to Shoma. Does that mean his reflect will do... Does this mean his reflect will do another... Oh, hold on. Does this mean his reflect will do +1 damage? Hold on. That would be amazing. Nah, it doesn't. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's totally fine. That would be pretty broken. Okay. Bum bum bum. Ba-ba-dum. 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 Jumanji slash. Nice. Hima still sucks? Yes. In fact, he somehow sucks even more than usual, in my opinion, because he literally was saying, Kako, what did I say? Come along. It's like, you freaking, I don't know. Something about that made me hate him even more in that moment. So, he's just as bad, if not worse than ever. So, great. Some things never change. Some things never change. They're gonna try to make me like Ima. It's not gonna work. Ooh, that's an amazing item. Notes on a depressing story. I actually think we needed that to make a gift. So that's really good. That's exactly right, Marjorius. That is 100% how the game basically implied it to be. Yes. Strange seeds are falling from the sky? I will try to catch them. Hell yeah. All right, now let's go down. Down again. Down again. You see a dog picking through trash. I'm going to ignore it. We're going to make the most out of this expedition if we can. Oh, this looks like a super easy squad. Jumanji slash. Let's have Takumi do one of these. Uh-oh. Yep. And then do one of these. And then Gaku does this. Matt with the push-up redemption. I almost thought no one would do it today. All right. I got you. I'm still inspired from yesterday. The whole Shoma Takemaru thing. I'm still inspired. All right, let's do it. 10. Let's make it happen. There you go. Full push-ups, hopefully. One time I did that and somebody was like, I was in the military. And those are not, and I was like, okay, listen, I'm trying my best, man. I'm trying my best here. And thank you for the hydrate, Marjorius. All right. This should give us a, oh wait, we've never been to that. Oh, I should have gone to that checkpoint. I'll go around. I don't think I've ever been to that checkpoint. We got one of these things. Whoa, a buzz top. Let's do aggression signal. Shoma my goat. Defense mode. And then defensive stance. And then defensive stance again. Just investing in Shoma for a turn. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. That thing gives 3 armor to everyone. Are you kidding? Okay, luckily, Takumi pierced his armor, but still, oh my god. And she also pierces armor with Jumonji Slash. Thank God. Yeah, oh, you have a heat, okay, yeah, you have a heat wave? Please, please hydrate. Oh my god. That's scary. Hopefully it's, hopefully you can get through it fine. Let's do aggression signal again. Rage powder, hardened iron defense. It's a good combo. It's a pretty good combo. And then defensive stance. Shoma's really good if you need like an extra turn and you just need to buy some time. You know? He's very good at buying time. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful turn. And then they can just pierce the armor. It's only the 4th heat wave in summer this year. We had a heat wave too earlier, so I understand. That's crazy. For the area I live in, the heat wave is worse than normal because it's more humid. Yep, I understand. No, it was pretty bad for us, like last month. Sometime early July, it must have been, or late June, maybe? Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was pretty hot. Wow, we are getting some really good rewards. You found a small hole in a cavern wall. Force your way through. We got an orichalcum. All right. I did not think that would work. Abandoned research lab. I'm gonna start flipping some switches. I cannot believe that worked.
拾っとくぜ
Oh yeah, if you have AC, I mean, it's required. It's literally required. Continue exploration. You find a tiger. You find a tiger? Huh? You find a tiger? Sleepy soundly. Strike now and you can defeat it. Probably. I'm gonna leave it alone, bro. As you tried to leave, you noticed a tiger print shirt at your feet. Did this tiger collect objects with tiger print?
拾っとくぜ
Did we just meet Tony the tiger? I don't even know what just happened. Yeah. Remember, guys, global warming doesn't exist. A politician literally said, just go to the pool. That's crazy. That's wild. You find an area with some unusually looking plants. I'll take some buds.
広いものでござる
That's better than the mushroom. Yeah.
いいもの見つけたでござる
Ooh, great. Okay, amazing. Absolutely. Instead of the seed. I need to go to the left, though, because there's another chest I want to get to. A runaway dump truck suddenly hurtles towards you. What the heck? I'm going to jump out of the way. You jumped to the side, but it was too late. Yoshika's dead.
拾っとくぜ
What? She just got isekai'd. Some random dump truck just isekai'd Kyoshika. She probably would love it. She's big into manga. They said it'd be done in 1 summer for renovations. 3 years later, damn. You find the ruins of an old home. I'm gonna turn on the TV. Who's driving the truck? That's a fantastic question.
拾いました
That idea of who's driving the truck is the least strange thing, though. I'm kidding. It's very strange, but I don't know, man. I don't know, man. The image of Kyoshika just getting boomed by a random truck is pretty funny, though. You find an altar with an odd statue. Offerings have been placed before it. I'm gonna offer a prayer. You can re-roll? All right. I mean, what just happened? You find a tree with strange black fruits growing on it. I'm gonna eat some. Oh my god, it worked. There's the chest. School uniform, nice. A stone stele has been erected on the roadside. Strange letters are carved into its surface. Offer a prayer. We have 15 creativity. You offered a prayer and a large red crystal fell from the sky.
やったぞ
300. Is that? It's better than the red one. Yep. We go up here. Continue. I think that was basically everything we wanted, right? Those 2 spots? Yeah, I think so. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Level 1. I need that chest. I need that chest and then we'll be done. Is there a checkpoint that I can teleport to? I thought we just passed one. Am I crazy? I guess so. All right. Just grab whatever.
これ
Nope.
拾いました
Not good enough. 6. You look up and see a shooting star. Wish for better materials. Hell yeah. Okay, how close are we? We're very close. We're very close. I'm just gonna walk. The ground starts shaking. The best thing to do? Hide under a table. Yeah. Yeah.
拾っとくぜ
Oh yeah. I've been through a scary earthquake once. That's what you gotta do. You gotta get under something. You find a wallet dropped on the roadside. I'm going to turn in the wallet. In a post-apocalyptic world, we're gonna turn it in to get some good karma. You see a bear covered in blood staggering through a field. Looks like it doesn't have long to live. Get Nozomi to heal it. If Nozomi was here, she could have healed the bear. But because she's not, I gotta finish off the bear. But Shoma took 5 damage. Oh my god. Sorry, Shoma.
やったぞ
Luckily, you can take it. Luckily, Shoma can take it. He has 18 HP. Poor guy. All right, we're right there. We're right there. Come on. We took 3 damage. Oh my god. Was it a bomb? Was it one of the Kurara bombs? We haven't made it to 100 yet, but we're getting there. Yeah, we are. We're almost halfway.
行くぞ
All right. And now Shoma,
ります
do your thing. Do your thing, Shoma. Yep.
準備できてます
Defense mode. He's actually like so good. It's actually crazy how good he is.
守ります
It makes turn 1 quite easy. Oh, temperature. Of course, of course. I knew that. I knew that's what you meant.
準備 OK だ
Let's do take this. Right? Yeah. No, that's not worth.
いつでも行ける
Because I can just... Is it worth? Impact set. Oh, God. The way they're positioned kind of sucks.
見てろよ
I don't have Kyoshika. She died! Oh, no. Oh, no.
いけます
No, you're good, Tower. Vent as much as you want, Marjorius. You're good. Let me kill this thing. Yep.
はよし
Then we have him aggression signal.
これはどうです
Yep.
いけます
Defense mode.
お務めします頑張り
Defensive
ます
stance.
防御します
And then I'm gonna have him Omega Punch. Oh! It only does 1 damage, but he has... I forgot about his passive. The more hits he takes, the more he strikes back. Wait, Shoma literally has that mechanic.
これで
And then he stuns himself. That's so funny, man. That's so funny, but actually a good ability. I thought it was the worst move in the game. It's amazing because of his passive. I totally forgot about his passive. And now he's stunned. Good job, buddy. You punched somebody. I'm so proud.
行くぞ
I can just do 3 twice. Yep.
せい
And then 3 twice.
食らえやった
Naza. Okay. I am reading chats and not picking up context. That's my fault. I'm just assuming everything is directed at me. There we go. And then 1 more.
ぜ発射
Boom. Not bad. I think we have like 1 more chest and then we're good.
拾っとくぜ いいじゃん
Mini motor. All right. Really good exploration. That was maybe the best one we've ever done. That was really good. Huge. Oh my god, that's so good. Wow, that is a jump, Marjorius. Holy.
就寝時間だよ。いつんじゃ
Hang in there. You got this. We made it through another day. Our last battle was still pretty recent, so there probably won't be another for a while. I would believe you, but now that you said that. But this is the invaders we're talking about. They don't do predictable. I better rest up for whatever tomorrow brings. True. I fell asleep surprisingly easy that night. Okay. Compared to when I first got here, the absurdity of the situation and the overhanging threat of enemy attacks didn't bother me nearly as much as it used to. Maybe I was getting used to the place, but was that a good thing? I think it is a good thing. However, it makes me worried about what the game's going to throw at us, because we need another mystery. You know what I mean? And Ima's little plots never go... I don't know. You can never be... What's the word? Complacent, you know?
そう最終いや
All right. Morning already. Better head over to the cafeteria. Bum bum ba dum ba dum ba. I can't take it anymore. Everyone's gotten over their differences and they're all getting along better than ever. I can't even kill myself to spice things up. I've just come right back again. Oh my god. Maybe it'd be better if I did die for real. No one needs poor old Darumi anymore. I'm so emotionally exhausted, all I can do is cry. I think I'd rather not get involved in whatever that is. She probably just needs to get it out of her system. She will, yeah, you know, it's Darumi. If it was anybody else, I'd be like, why not talk to them? I don't know. Kako, come on! You're next, you're next. Character arc, come on, please. This is so sad. Why am I not allowed to talk to the others? I want to make friends too. Huh? I want to come out of my shell. I want to change. Let's go! Still mumbling to herself, she wandered off to the cafeteria. Oh my god. We might be about to witness peak. See, what I'm worried about, though, is she's gonna be all, like, confident, and Ima's just gonna shut it down. When I got to the cafeteria, everyone else was already there, chatting pleasantly over their morning meal. So, Shoma, I've been wondering, what actually powers your robot suit? What's the structure of the mechanical parts like? I think it runs on hemoanima, and... sorry, I don't really know all that much about how it fits together. Maybe you can summon it for me sometime? I'd love to take a closer look at it. That's cute. Tsubasa, please, you shouldn't get so close. My body odor is hazardous to the health of everyone around me, especially girls. I bet it's not that bad. It's not, is it? Is this the price of your power, Sir Shoma? Did you have to make a vow, never to allow yourself to be touched by a woman unless she bests you in fair battle? But in the midst of all that merriment, two figures remained steadfastly silent. The twins. Ooh, they're not getting along. Maybe? They're awfully quiet today, even for them. I know Shoma got nervous, poor kid. I started toward Ima and Kako, but before I could reach them, another voice called out to me. Takumi, do you have a minute? It's important. Eito has something he wants to say. What's up, Eito? It's about what we discussed before. You know, my theory about how we all got here. Oh, did you find something new? Not exactly. I know this will sound weird in light of what I said before, but I don't think we're dealing with a parallel universe after all. New theory unlocked? Huh? After we learned about world death yesterday, I did a lot of thinking. We're here fighting the invaders to make it safe for the remnants of humanity to move out of the Tokyo residential complex, right? So the complex and the academy don't exist in different worlds like we originally thought. It's just that one is on the surface, while the other's underground. When you think about it that way, the idea that we've been transported to a parallel universe starts to look less credible than it did before. I thought the same thing. One more thing. I've been asking everyone about their lives in the complex, trying to build up a more complete picture. If we really were in a parallel universe now, it wouldn't be out of the question for some of us to have originally come from different versions of the TRC. But, so far as I can tell, our accounts line up perfectly. There's no doubt that we all came from the same place. Good thinking, though. Because, like, you know, there is a chance that some of us come from different places in the different versions of the TRC. However, Shoma had that dream of all of us being in the pods. He remembered that memory. Except for Nozomi, you know? We don't have time for bromance. There's a girl. True. Okay, there's always time for bromance. However, you're not wrong that Kako needs some help. Okay, but there's still stuff we can't explain, right? Stuff that supported that parallel universe theory. You mean the connection between Nozomi and your old friend Kadoa? I'm afraid I'm no closer to solving that mystery. Right now, I can only assume that their likeness to each other is a coincidence, or that they're the same person and something's gone wrong with her memory. Those are our options now? There's no way this is just a coincidence. In that case, when you say something's gone wrong, do you mean Hey, you two. Oh, boy. What are you whispering about over here? Nothing. Nothing at all. That's right. We're just having a normal conversation. Nothing suspicious here. You know, saying that only makes you seem more suspicious, right? Anyway, all this completely normal conversation has given me an appetite. Let's dig in. Yes, my thoughts exactly. Eito and I gave our attention wholeheartedly to our food in a vain attempt to throw Nozumi off our trail. Feeling bloated from scarfing down so— No! You were supposed to talk to the twins! Frick! I went back to my room, let my stomach settle. No! Takumi, what the frick? Whew. Now that I think about it, Eito's probably right. Knowing what we do now, there's no reason to think our residential complex exists in a totally different world from this one. But then how do we explain Nozumi and Karuha? Coincidence? Amnesia? Even if we do fight fit, why did I say fight? On one of those explanations, how are we supposed to prove it? True. If I ask Nozumi about it directly, it'll only put her on the back foot again. She's finally started getting comfortable around me. I don't want to jeopardize that. Once I get like this, it's hard to think about anything else. I'm starting to wish Eito never shared his theory with me in the first place. Don't say that. Right, Tower? That's true. The devs are like keeping it at bay. I need to do something to take my mind off this. How should I spend my free time? They're giving us a lot of free time before the Kako character arc. He's freaking pissed! At Kako! He's upset with Kako! Oh, shoot. Oh, we're so close. We're so close to greatness. Takumi, well, this is just perfect timing. Get on all fours over there so I may have a chair to sit on quickly now. Why is he upset with Kako? Well, the reason why is because earlier he was like, come along, Kako. And then she kind of like hesitated and he was like, I said, come along, Kako. And now she's like, I'm guessing they're arguing. I'm guessing that like the mumbling that we were overhearing from her, he's also hearing it. And maybe she's even voiced some of it to him. That's my guess. So you missed some stuff, Naza, where earlier she was like, I saw you guys fighting on the monitor and you guys looked really cool. I wish I could do stuff like that. She's been like really beating herself up like every time we talk to her. So I think it's finally like really getting to her. She's like, even Shoma, like there's so, like, I feel bad basically. She's basically implying that. So, and the fact that he's also getting upset and the fact that they're being silent is making me think that's what's going on. Whenever you've got pent-up stress, beat me up. All right, Shoma. All right, Shoma. Kako! You're good, Naza. It's an understandable distraction. Eito's the best. She's deep in thought. Better leave her to it. Oh my god. Why are you in the library? Everyone's being so positive lately. It makes me want to throw up. Okay, I want to do gift-o-matic stuff. Oh, Kyoshika? Come train with me if you have some free time, Sir Takumi. Today I shall not rest until I master the 9-headed Dragon Flash. Okay. Oh, we got some people in the hallway. I'm going on to explore. If I find anything useful, I'll share it with you. Bye, Eito. Yes, exactly, Naza. Whoa. The childhood friend thing. Yep. We've seen that dialogue. Okay. Gift-o-matic. Let's try to predict. So there was a keyword we learned about Kurara. Depressing erosion. That is for Darumi, right? A legendarily depressing game. Constantly breaks the player's heart. Its cult following keeps it pricey. It's gotta be, right? She keeps mentioning this genre. It's gotta be. Although book cover, that's definitely an Eito thing. Folk song compilation. Let's give this to Eito, right? He loves books. He's obsessed with books. This has to be an Eito thing. It's gotta be. Crafting complete.
匠君は僕のことが分かってるね。
Let's go. Math 2? All right. What's going on, Gaku? Takumi, free right now? It's the baseball line. I keep forgetting that they just say the same thing. It's all the same lines. I am now going to try to craft. I do think the depressing thing, it's gotta be for Darumi. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. I can't take a risk though. We don't reload our save for this stuff. Although I kind of want to increase my social studies, so who should I gift? Social studies. So observation and exploration. So Gaku, if I can give Gaku something. Or Kurara. Basically Gaku or Kurara. Okay, well we know that the keyword for Kurara was celebrity. Yep. Silverware, sterling silver tableware, perfect for high dining. Nobles loved it in the past because it reacts to poison. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, that is the most Kurara thing I've ever heard of. Good. Okay. The blushing tomato. Hey, take care, Matt. Are you that in love with me? Let's go. Social studies 2. We're ranked 2 with everything now. Take care, Matt. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate you being here. Another day gone. Time sure flies when we're not fighting. Now that I'm alone, though, I can't help coming back to the Nozomi Katawa issue. Me too, Naza. Me too. Some mask-off Kurara stuff would be peak. I need to stop thinking about this. There's nothing I can do about it for now. The thing is, they're going to do it at some point, because they made a whole sprite for it and everything. You know what I mean? They gotta bring it back at some point. I got into bed, and with difficulty, cleared my mind. I didn't want to lose sleep over this problem if I could help it. And so, the curtain fell on my 48th day at Last Defense Academy. We're so close to day 50, it's crazy. There's gotta be something that unlocks on day 50. There's gotta be, right? Halfway?
So, yep.
Everyone's probably meeting up in the cafeteria. Kako. Oh, it's Ima! Ugh! What the frick? Mr. Sumino! Perfect timing. Can I give you a message for the others? A message? What is it?
Yeah.
My dear sister and I won't be coming to the cafeteria for a while. I've decided we need to put some distance between ourselves and the rest of you. In short, I'd like you all to leave us alone. What do you mean? Your presence is having a pernicious influence on my dear sister. There it is. And I can't allow that. Nothing personal. Ima left, flashing me the same carefree smile, as always. The heck was that about? What's going on with those two? Yeah. Yep. It's fine. It's fine. We'll rescue her. We'll rescue her. Maybe sooner than later. Literally being held captive, yeah. The cafeteria was full, like it had been the last few days. Kako and Ima were the only ones missing. It's funny, Marjorius, Gaku literally said that line earlier. He literally said, stop talking for her. And we just never went back to it. Aren't the twins coming today? I don't know. Should I go check on them? I'd offer to do it, but I'm afraid the sight of me so early in the morning would ruin their entire day. I saw Ima earlier. He's fine. Said he wants us to leave him alone. Leave him and Kako alone for a while. You apparently are connected, Midori. Come to think of it, he told me the same thing. What would have happened if we ignored him? Is that like bonus dialogue? That's cool. I wonder what's gotten into him. Something about us having a pernicious influence on his dear sister, right? Wow, he told everybody. Well, that's just rude. Well, that's rude. Accurate, though. The walls are awfully thin around here, Kyoshika. I heard you and your sword going at it last night. Here we freaking go. That's a lie. I was being so careful. Nobody could have heard me. God damn it. You realize you just admitted you were up to something, right? Well, it's not like Ima treating us like dirt is anything new. True. I say leave him be. Nothing any of us say is gonna convince him to fight anyway. He's never isolated himself and Kako like this before, though. I think I'd better ask him about it next time I see him. All right. Good luck with that. Yeah, good luck with that. Putting aside our concerns about the Tsukumo twins, we continued our breakfast without further incident. Wow, these are really some peaceful days. I headed back to my room? Damn. Even if things are quiet, I shouldn't let my guard down. This is probably our last free day. That's my prediction, because day 50 seems significant. Wow. Ah! Guys. Every other free time, she was in her room. He was in his room. They are now both in Ima's room. Don't love that. Don't love that. They're probably like fighting. Oh my god. She literally got kidnapped, I think. Oh my god. I think increasing the fence is super worth it. Learn Electrified Fence. Whoa, it stuns enemies? That's kind of sick. Learn Explosive Mine. Cool. And then learn Spring Trap. Oh, wow. A trap that ignores obstacles to move the user great distances? That's amazing. And now let's do more gifting. Okay, so as far as gifting goes, this has to be for Darumi. It's gotta be. I have never been more sure in my life. There we go. There we go. I think I skipped her dialogue. Whoops. Her voice line. They're both still in. They're both still in the room. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why does this school not come equipped with personal servants? Okay. Yo, hanging out with Kyoshika? I've never done that. I kind of want to, just because I've never done it before. Hello, Sir Takumi. Would you like to eat some snacks with me? Prithee, this cafeteria rocks. It's a dream to have unlimited access to Anmitsu. When I lived alone in the mountains with my grandpa, I was only rarely permitted to eat sweets. Are there mountains in the TRC? It must have been hard living in the mountains like that. I guess there must have been, because he'd be like, what's a mountain, you know? But he knows what mountains are, so I don't imagine you have a lot of convenience stores around. Forget convenience stores. We don't have a supermarket or schools or anything at all. We fended for ourselves, except for whenever traveling salespeople would drop by. Naturally, that meant no Anmitsu or any such thing. Whenever I wanted a sweet treat, I would suckle on the nectar of nearby flowers. As a kid, I would do that. We had some flowers that grew, like tiny little flowers that grew in our backyard, and they were sweet. We would do that as kids. Wow, that's unfathomable to me. I'd often accidentally sip on a poisonous one, then I'd foam at the mouth and pass out. Often? That's how it ends. I enjoyed the cafeterias on Mitsu as I listened to Kyoshika's survival stories. Sweet! She likes sweet things. Wow. I would never have known that if I hadn't hung out with her, so that's actually super useful. I imagine these hangouts are useless if you have like a guide, but we're not doing that, you know what I mean? It's raining! That's rare. Looks like I made it through another day. I get the feeling I won't stay this peaceful much longer. I looked up, startled out of my thoughts. Nothing had really happened, but I sensed something. Was it my imagination, or was there something? Someone just outside my door! Ghost boy! Ghost boy! Ghost boy. Does he like show up when it's raining? Didn't he show up last time when it was raining, or am I crazy? Who is it? Ghost boy, ghost boy. I cautiously opened the door, wondering why whoever it was didn't knock or ring the bell, but when I got outside, there was nobody there. Okay. That's what I'm saying, Pity. Guess I was just imagining it. I felt so sure, though. Oh, and it's raining, too. It's really coming down hard. Raindrops were pelting the rooftop all around me, producing a relentlessly rhythmic beat.
もしかするとこの雨の音を誰かの足音と勘違いしたのかも。
Yeah, that must be it.
なんだよ、そんなことか。雨で濡れるし、さっさと戻るとするか。
It's like that famous scene in JoJo, where Jotaro is like, "Ah, the rain sounded like Rohan for a minute," or something, or whatever that line is. I turned around to go back inside, but found myself gazing up at the sky. The moon, yep. That big rock again. Weird. Looks bigger than it was before. The moon is so cool! Does it change from day to day? Maybe it's just a trick of the light and the rain.
夜空の月や星も見てみたい。
People held parties, bro. Stargazing and stuff. Hell yeah.
月ってなんだ？
Is the moon coming closer? I think he's just not used to it. They didn't have a moon in the TRC. They lived underground.
地球の一番近くにある星。
Although it would be crazy. Majora's Mask. Skull Kid shows up and starts summoning the moon. I guess that must be the moon. The one Kato I wanted to see so badly. It is Marjorius. Can't take it for granted, you know? Takumi said, huh? 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 You're not serious. Wait! You're not serious. Huh? 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 What? You're not serious. Nature is so amazing, isn't it? Look at how beautiful it is. So, it's not the moon. This was another thing. What? What's that? It looks like there's something mechanical on the surface. What's that all about? I thought the moon was... Oh, sorry. Takumi, I'm your father. That's the boop. That's the first time we heard Ghost Boy speak.
お前、いつの間に。
How can we hurt him for a second? It's trying to tell me something, just like before. I still can't hear a thing.
いや、もういい。それより、今度こそ逃がさないぞ。全部お前の仕業なんだろ。司令を壊したのも。
Shizuhara.
お前がやったんだな。正体はなんだ？部隊長の能力か？
No, I don't think so. It's our ally. The flames are protecting us. You know what I mean? He's our ally.
なんでもいい。あとは捕まえてからだ。もう逃がさないぞ。
Just as I lunged forward to grapple with the fiery invader. It does. He was trying to warn us! Because he showed up last time when there was an invasion. He always shows up when something bad's gonna happen. That's why I feel like this game has 100 endings, by the way. Literally 100. And I feel like maybe when you replay the game, you're able to, like, do certain things, and on each of the 100 days, it's a different ending. If you like accept the warnings or whatever, there was a sound like the sky ripping apart and a blinding flash of light. I was so surprised that my whole body tensed up. My foot came down on the slick ground at a weird angle, and I lost my balance. Takumi freaking dies. What? The next thing I knew, well, nothing. I totally. Takumi! Oh my god, you gotta stop blacking out, dude. How many days passed by? Please don't tell me we do a big old time skip. Day 50, day 50, day 50. Day 50, day 50, day 50. Well, that happened, I guess. I have a feeling he's gonna say something different, so I'm gonna read it through. 50th day of service.
最終防衛学園50日目の朝がやってきました。
Halfway there like a lizard on a chair. Yeah, anyways.
50日まで到達したね。これで
Nah, I
折り
knew
返
it.
し地点だよ。
You're stepped in blood so far. Returning would be as tedious as to go over. There's no turning back now. What?
というわけで
I've unlocked the courtyard!
中庭を開放したので
Ooh.
ぜひ休憩に使ってね。
The courtyard.
それと本館から特別に素晴らしいプレゼントをみんなに配りたいと思います。
Special gift?
直接プレゼントを渡したいからみんな食堂に集合してね。
I'll give them to you in person, so meet me in the cafeteria. You've been dead for like 45 days. Takumi! What? I thought maybe Ghost Boy would have brought him back inside. He literally slept outside on the ground. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's what I'm thinking too, Marjorius. Yeah, exactly like Silent Hill. Yeah. I've never played it, but exactly like that. In the rain! He's gonna get sick! Yeah! I came to lying on the cold, hard surface of the school rooftop. Was I dreaming? No, my back was aching too badly for this to be anything but real. Good. For a moment, I couldn't remember how I got there. But then it all came rushing back. The invader, made of undying flames, appeared again last night. That's right. He attacked me! Nobody picked him up. Exactly. Nobody cared. Nobody saw him, probably, but still. What was that weird technique he used? It looked like the whole sky lit up for a second and then... Are you alright, Takumi? What are you doing out here? Oh, hey, Eito. That was some weather we had last night, huh? I'd never seen lightning before. Wow. Lightning? Oh, a discharge of electricity from storm clouds. It happens here in the outside world from time to time. You probably heard the thunder. That's the sound of it hitting the ground. There's enough force in each strike to cause instant death. Instant death? It's true though. Isn't that kind of crazy? That literally happens, you know? It's not some magical fantasy thing. That's what I read anyway. Lightning is rare, but when it happens, it's swift and deadly. Honestly, with such dangerous natural phenomena to deal with, it's hard to believe humanity survived out here for as long as they did. We made do, man. We made do. Wait, natural phenomena? So all that was just nature. Natural. It wasn't an attack. But then why did I... Are you sure you're feeling alright, Takumi? You look pale. Maybe you should get some rest. I can bring you your breakfast if you like. Oh, this is boyfriend checkup time. I don't mind making the trip twice. For you. For you! That's what friends are for. Right? No. I'm fine. I just need a minute. I'll see you in the cafeteria. Okay. But let me know if there's anything I can do for you. History. They were roommates. For you? That's what I'm saying! Like, I don't know, man. With the wink from before and now this, With a reluctant smile, Eito went on ahead. Takumi, get it together, man. Stop thinking about Kadoa! If that lightning flash wasn't something the invader did, why did I end up passing out until morning? How did it happen again? I thought back to the events of last night. I lunged for the fiery invader. There was a flash of light and a loud bang. Then I was falling. Did I slip on the wet ground and hit my head? I guess that would explain it. That would have left me completely defenseless, though. Why didn't the invader finish me off? The invader could have killed you that night as well, dude. Another mystery to add to the plate. I should let the others know about this. They're probably in the cafeteria. If they're in the cafeteria, that means they would have passed him. That means they would have passed him. They really did just leave him. And Eito was the only one. Eito was the only one who cared. That's crazy. It has to be. There's no other explanation, you know? When I got to the cafeteria, I found everyone discussing the new area that had opened up. The courtyard, right? Yeah, I saw it. Looks pretty nice, huh? Yeah, it's a little on the plain side, but I like that it's got a ton of space. Why are there cages there, though? I didn't see any animals. With cages that big, we could keep an invader or two, and I'd make it nice and comfy for them. Shoma? Shoma said, can we keep an invader, please? That's wild. Invaders are our enemies, not pets! Never mind that. Where's my present? I was promised a special gift for being a brave soldier. Are you saying there's no gift? No! Everything is lies! Everything is lies! There's not much we can do about it. Side isn't here anymore. But see, this is what I mean. You play through the game, then when you go back through, and let's say you make a choice that saves Side from being killed, then on day 50, the implication means you get the gift. Like, there's so many different possibilities. Maybe we could make choices that make Hiruko not disappear. Maybe we can save Nigo. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many things. Maybe we can save Moko. You know what I mean? Maybe Moko is a character you can unlock, but only if you go through it a second time. Like, there's so many different possibilities. I don't know. Eito only knows he was there because he heard the others going, yeah, Takumi's just on the floor outside his room. Literally, yeah. What do you think he was gonna give us? The announcement made it sound pretty special. Doubtless it would be something intended to boost our morale and bring us some measure of joy, so perhaps a new set of torture instruments? Collars with bombs in them? You two are the only ones who'd want something like that. Nah, I bet it was a big wad of cash. Just my luck I'd miss out on getting it. I hated to ruin the mood, but they needed to know. I raised my voice to make myself heard above the tumult. Everyone, can I have your attention for a minute? There's something I need... Now?! We just had one! Before I could go on, I was cut off by a blaring siren. I cannot speak. Huh? The alarm. The invaders are back already? It's been 5 days. Or 6 days. That's insane! Oh my god. Seriously? There's usually more time between attacks than this. No fair springing another one on us this early. I'm gonna hurl. No matter how many times I hear this siren, it never gets any easier to deal with. That's another similarity. Kadoa and Nozomi hate sirens. That's such a niche character trait. Every time, Naza, that's right. Let's go, everyone. If the invaders are attacking, there's only one thing for us to do. Come, unwashed masses, to the war room! At least we're all on the same side now. Do you think Kako will show up? Right, let's do it. Everybody hurried out of the room, effectively putting the conversation on hold. Oh my god. Telling him about last night can wait. Defending the school comes first. Guys, I hate to do this. I need to end it here. Is that I have to end it here. I want to keep playing so bad. I have to end it here. I got to make sure we have dinner. Amy's going to be home soon. This is like worse of it. This is the worst cliffhanger I've ever done. But this could take us like an hour. And so I think saving it for tomorrow would be best. I'm sorry. Here's the deal. Around the same time tomorrow, I'll be live. I apologize for this cliffhanger. This is really bad, and I wish I didn't have to. I know, this is some shame. I deserve some shame for this one, 100%. It just means you gotta come tomorrow if you want to find out what happens next. I'm sorry, Naza. I'm sorry. It would just... Listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I work overnight. Oh, no! Okay. Well... Listen, I wish I could keep streaming. I wish I could. But responsibilities call. Responsibilities beckon. But it just, when you show up tomorrow, you could watch the beginning of the stream and then catch up. At like 2 times speed. I know some people who do that, but, you know. Sorry. All right, everybody. Listen, it was awesome having you here. Thank you very much for the support. It was a good time. Appreciate you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. If you want to watch more, I'll be live again tomorrow. And you can do that on Twitch. Apparently so. Apparently. I thought I heard someone say that. Otherwise, I'll be uploading the VODs as I always do. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I'll catch you later. Appreciate the support. Have a good rest of your day. Peace!